Hey there everyone, I'm Storm Team 8 meteorologist Ashley Baylor, back at it on this Sunday. Well, it's going to be a hotter and more humid Sunday, that's for sure. You're going to notice a big difference from yesterday. Although yesterday, yeah, you could feel that stickiness in the atmosphere, but today you're going to notice it even more. We are going to see a mix of sun and clouds. There could be a spot thunder shower, but I really think most of us are going to escape the day dry. It's just going to be a select few that get tagged with a brief rain shower, but very hit or miss. I do think as we go through the overnight hours, we have a better chance of seeing more clouds and some spotty showers. But in the meantime, I think our beaches are going to be packed today, so probably the earlier you get there, the better off you will be. Temperatures will be in the mid-80s. Take it from me, that UV index is very high. I was out at Jennings Beach in Fairfield yesterday, forgot to keep slathering on the sunscreen. I'm paying for that one today. Water temperatures will be in the upper 70s. Now let's take a look here hour by hour where, again, it shows that spot thunder shower popping up this afternoon. But watch as we go through the overnight hours. We will be tracking more clouds. There will be some more spotty showers, all courtesy of a cold front that will be coming through. But that cold front certainly going to be welcome because it is going to cool things off very nicely for not only Monday, but most of next week. So Monday we start off with gray conditions. Again, maybe a little bit damp out there, but overall the trend tomorrow will be increasing sunshine. So by tomorrow afternoon, it'll be bright, comfortable temperatures, comfortable levels of humidity. But we have to keep an eye on this as we go into the latter part of the week. Here's a look at Hurricane Erin. It is still a monster Category 3 hurricane. Now yesterday, it increased to a Category 5 hurricane with winds sustained at 160 miles per hour. But this is what happens with major hurricanes. Sometimes they can fluctuate between Category 3 to 4 to 5, back to 4, back to 3, back to 4. And sometimes that happens when it is undergoing eye wall replacement. So yes, you can see the eye is there, but it's not as well defined as it was yesterday. So I suspect that's what's going on, is it's undergoing eye wall replacement. But even though the center of the storm is making its way away from the U.S. Virgin Islands, from the British Virgin Islands, from Puerto Rico, from the Dominican Republic, they're still feeling some serious effects in the form of heavy rain that's leading to flooding, that in turn could lead to landslides. They're also dealing with strong winds and, of course, rough surf. So let's put a track on this for you. It is expected to strengthen back into a Category 4 hurricane as it makes the pass away from Florida and away from the Bahamas going through Monday into Tuesday. Now, even though it is going to be well offshore, again, some effects are going to be felt, and these effects are going to be up and down the East Coast. So, starting in Florida, the marine and coastal issues are going to be pretty serious at times because there is going to be a high risk of dangerous, potentially life-threatening rip currents along those East Coast beaches. There's going to be rough surf. Boating is going to be very hazardous as well, even for the inlets. So, luckily, the Gulf will be protected a little bit, but the East Coast, yeah, it could get pretty rough out there. And as Erin basically makes the pass across the mid-Atlantic to the northeast, same thing. The boating is going to be hazardous at times, especially for those Atlantic beaches. The rip current risk is going to be much higher. So if you plan on going to the Jersey Shore, Block Island, the shoreline of Rhode Island, or the Cape and the islands going into the latter half of the week, please heed any of those boating or beach alerts. So closer to home, cloudy with a few showers tonight, temperatures dipping into the 60s, and then tomorrow, morning clouds giving way to afternoon sunshine. A little bit windy too. Winds will be out of the north at 10 to 20 miles per hour, so that'll help keep temperatures in the mid-70s. It's going to be beautiful right through Tuesday, so if you're going to the beach through the first half of the week, you will be fine. No issues at all. Tuesday looking great. Wednesday's looking nice and comfortable as well. We'll have a mix of sun and clouds there with temperatures in the mid to upper 70s. Temperatures do start to sneak back into the 80s on Thursday and Friday. Again, those are the days we'll be watching for that rough surf. And next weekend, still looking pretty pleasant. You know, this is August. We should really be sweating it out for this time of year, but the fact that we're getting a very comfortable week is a welcome change. I think we'll take it. All right, take care of yourselves today. Take care of your pets as well. And of course, take care if you're going to be anywhere along the beaches for the latter half of the week. I really just can't emphasize that enough.